Hi, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new video. As you can tell from the title of this video, it's going to be based around nutrition. I train a lot, from BMX to calisthenics to running to soon to be trekking. So what I put into my body, what I consume, has a direct effect on my performance and how I feel from day to day. As well as this is going to be the first video in a new series that I'm starting. And as for this particular one, there are a couple of reasons why I'm doing this. Among those, Storm Ellen is raging outside, so what better day than today to start this? First off, I've never been fully vegan and it's something that I want to try. My normal diet doesn't vary much from a raw vegan diet, except for the simple fact that I also consume animal products. That's the only difference. And also, I've been on the same kind of diet style for a while and have been using the same recipes and having the same meals day to day. So I want to switch it up. Reason number two is I want to see what kind of effect it will have on my health and how I will feel. I know 3 days isn't enough for it to have any major impact, but I should be able to feel how I feel from day to day. Today is my rest day, so I'm not going to train much. However, tomorrow I'm going to get back into full-on training. So that's going to show me really how I will feel after, eating vegan for a day and then continuing to eat vegan tomorrow. We'll see if I will have the same kind of levels of energy or even better or worse. And yeah, I'm just going to document how this diet affects me throughout the day. Also, I want to see if this type of diet is sustainable for me and most importantly, enjoyable, because I believe that's the most important thing when you're starting something new, whether it's something that you want to do or not. I want to do this, so that will definitely help, but yeah, I want to enjoy it as well. And finally, being a personal trainer, it really annoys me when I see people claiming to be healthy vegans, but then going on to eat absolute crap. So what if you're buying crisps that are made from potatoes? So obviously they're going to be vegan. If you're just shoving empty calories and nothing but carbs and oils down your throat, you're not going to feel good if you eat like that. So if any of those kind of vegans are watching this video, then I hope to show you that you can do this the right way and make foods that you will enjoy and that are nutritionally valuable to you and that give your body what it needs to function and perform to the best of its ability. As well as hopefully I can inspire some of you to get into the kitchen and try some of these recipes and maybe even go on to live a healthier lifestyle. Who knows? So usually I consume around 3,500 to 4,000 calories per day. So I'm going to try to imitate that with this diet. I have written myself a diet plan to follow along with plenty of incredible sounding recipes I can't wait to try. So I will keep you guys updated with how I feel throughout this challenge and catch up with you and give you my thoughts on the vegan lifestyle at the end of this video. So let's start with breakfast. So I usually start off with a large breakfast to keep me going until at least 3-4 o'clock before I have like lunch/dinner. So this is going to be a little bit of a change, but we're going to start off with avocado toast and broiled grapefruit. English isn't my first language and I've never heard of broiling. So shout out to the guys over at allrecipes.com for showing me that broiling is just upside down grilling. 200. I've never used this, so I'm going to assume this is for broiling. Anyways, let's get to prepping. Avocado toast is something I do know and have pretty regularly. Avocados are really good for you. They're full of healthy fats. They have like 4 grams of protein per avocado. And yeah, they're just a really good fruit, not vegetable. Fun fact for you. Avocados are a fruit, not a vegetable. I don't know if you knew that, but now you do. It also says to put a little bit of salt on top, which I have pink Himalayan salt. And that's to bring out the flavor of the grapefruit, apparently. So, we'll see. Salt bay of grapefruits. And I don't know if you know this, but a little pro tip for prepping your avocados. Whether you're putting it on toast or putting it in a salad or a smoothie, you can cut it up inside. So then grab a spoon, and when it comes out, it's already in pieces. Yeah, it's all in pieces already. So then no need to cut it further. The grapefruit are on there. Let's stick them in the oven. I hope this works. It stayed flat. bro. Okay. Let's see if this works. And breakfast is served. Looks good to me. I don't know about you. I'm interested about the grapefruit though. I've never had hot grapefruit, so that's going to be a different experience. Here I have a mixture of a super greens blend and apple cider vinegar, which is something that I have every morning, so I don't see a reason to stop now. And I know how people usually feel about stuff, you know, of this color, but you're forgetting one important thing. That green in nature means that it's alive, that it's living, that's good. So cheers, na zdrowie, and let's get this down the hatch. And I'm looking forward to this. Breakfast is done. It was nice. Avocado toast is always a banger. As far as the grapefruit, it's interesting, you know, it tasted just like grapefruit obviously, but warm. I've never had warm grapefruit before, and it would be something that's really nice on like a winter's day when it's really cold out, but yeah, it's still nice, still has that grapefruit taste. As well as grapefruit is rich in antioxidants and vitamin C, so it's something that you should still have in your diet regardless of how you prepare it. And yeah, I enjoyed breakfast. A lot smaller than I usually have, which I'm going to see what kind of an effect that is going to have on me. I've ran a marathon fasted, so you know, I'm not worried about not having enough energy for something, but yeah, we'll see. So breakfast is done and I'll catch you guys again at lunch. And it is lunchtime. So for lunch, I have programmed a mango fruit smoothie. However, I forgot to buy the mangoes. So I'm going to add strawberries instead, and the recipe calls for blueberries and pineapple as well. And something from myself, I'm going to add a scoop of protein just to help muscle recovery. Let's get this done. Okay, and it's lunchtime. So because I eat so many calories per day, I had to put double the ingredients for a regular, just one serving smoothie. So I have 2 servings. But anyways, after breakfast, I felt good. I didn't feel the usual slump that I do, the usual like lack of energy after I eat a really big breakfast, because probably my body doesn't use that energy to digest all that food. The food that I consumed this morning was really easily digestible, which helped me keep up my energy levels. So I'm already seeing benefits and things that I might introduce into my regular diet from doing this. So let's keep going. Cheers. One down, one more to go. So silly mistake, I forgot to press record on the time lapse, but I'm finished now, all done, both of them. That was delicious. Smoothies are nothing new to me. I have smoothies almost every day. So it's something that I have a lot, but I never had this combination of a smoothie and the 3 fruit combined, even though I didn't use mango like the recipe says. Delicious. So definitely gonna keep this combination in my mind. So I'm gonna get some more work done and probably go for a walk or something, keep my rest day active. And I'll see you guys at dinner time. And just like that, with the magic of editing, we are back in the kitchen once again for the 3rd meal of the day, dinner. So I don't really feel like prepping much tonight, so I went for the easiest option on the menu. So I'm going for a Korean baked sweet potato with a bunch of cooked green beans, and that's pretty much it. Really simple, really easy to prep. The recipe calls for 3 servings of sweet potato, but this is literally the size of my head. So yeah, I'm gonna have this entire potato, then a bunch of green beans. Potato is going to be covered in sesame seeds, oil and salt, and that's it. Sweet potatoes, by the way, are an amazing food that you should really consider putting into your diet if you don't already. They're a much better substitute to regular potatoes, as they contain vitamin A, vitamin C, manganese, protein, fiber, and just all that good stuff. Who else binge watches Kitchen Nightmares when they're cooking? You know it's getting real when you have to hammer the sweet potato. and boom, there we go. So I always like to say to my clients that you should make your plate look like a rainbow, and while this is only 2 colors, it's colorful and I like that. So yeah, can't wait, let's dig in. So for the last option today, and not really a meal as it is just a snack, just something before bed, I'm going for banana, strawberries and almond butter. Just something before bed to keep my belly full and not be hungry before I go to sleep. And as far as today goes, how do I feel and what do I think? As I said, it's not much different from the diet that I usually eat, other than the fact that I didn't eat any animal products today, which morally I feel pretty good about, you know. As far as lunch, it was nice, it was sweet, but the fact that it was mainly fruit and a little bit of protein meant that it didn't keep me full for long. Before dinner came, I was starving, and now that I had dinner and had the sweet potatoes and green beans, I'm full. Like genuinely, that meal filled me up and I feel good after it. I don't feel like, you know, my body needs to digest. I don't need to lay down or anything, not that I do usually. Yeah, I feel good, like my belly's full, but I'm not like, you know, feeling bad about it. And I feel good in myself, feel good with what I ate today. And I'm gonna munch down these strawberries and banana, and I will catch you guys tomorrow at breakfast. All right, another day, another meal. So for breakfast today, I'm gonna have a dairy-free strawberry oatmeal and a green kiwi smoothie with spinach and a bunch of other things. So I went for a 5k run this morning and I did wake up feeling a bit sluggish, but that's nothing out of the ordinary. And after my run, I am feeling fresh, I am feeling ready to attack the day and just do what I need to do. So I'm looking forward to getting this meal into me because I am starving. While yesterday's dinner and snack did fill me up, it didn't last long, and you know, when I ran this morning, I always run fasted, but I did feel a little bit hungrier than I would usually before ketosis kicked in. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. And I must say, while filming this video, everything pre-prep looks amazing and even better after prep. So let's do it. There's no kidding when the recipe says that it's a very green smoothie, but it doesn't surprise me because there is 4 kiwis and a whole bag of spinach in there, 90 grams of spinach, so I'd be surprised if it wasn't that green. By the way, if for some reason you microwave oatmeal like the recipe told me to, you're not getting the full oatmeal experience. Get on this. Okay, so breakfast is served, and as always I've got my apple cider vinegar and super greens, so cheers! You taste the spinach, you get a slight aftertaste, but the kiwi overpowers it so much, and then you get a really nice taste of banana. It's just super. Alright, so day 2 breakfast is done, and that was delicious. I really enjoyed that. It's not much different from the breakfast I would usually have, but with some little tweaks. I usually don't have a smoothie for breakfast, for example, and that smoothie was, again, super. As I have done with the past few meals, I'll throw the macros up on the screen. I haven't mentioned it, but I have been doing it in editing. So if that is something that you're interested in and you want to see what kind of macros I'm getting in with my meals, then the information is there. And I do recommend you tracking your calories at the very least. Not even your macros, but at least your calories, just so you know how much you're consuming and burning per day. Because especially if you're trying to gain weight or lose weight, most of the time we're not aware of how much we're consuming. I've had male clients come in and say, oh, I'm eating lots, I'm eating everything, I can eat everything, I can eat huge meals 5 times per day. But then when it gets down to them doing a food diary, they don't eat enough. They don't even eat their daily caloric requirement. So you might think you eat a lot because the stuff you eat fills you up, but are you eating the right food and the right products to give you the nutritional needs that you have as a human? And it's super important to be aware of what you're putting into your body, because most of the time people are just eating because that's what's there. They're not putting any thought into what they're eating. but you really should, because you literally are what you eat. But anyways, I'm gonna go run some errands. I'm gonna catch you guys when I'm back home, and I'll see you for a workout. Alright, so the workout is finished and it's time for lunch. So with the workout done, I want something full of protein, full of fats and a little bit of carbs. So we're going to go for a strawberry smoothie bowl and almond butter with celery sticks. I don't usually eat celery sticks, so that's going to be something new for me. I usually drink the juice from them, but yeah, looking forward to trying this. As I say with every meal, because I am looking forward to trying every meal, because it's experiencing new flavors and keeping it healthy. So it's a win-win for me. Boom, just like that, and about 5 minutes of total prep time, it is done. So lunchtime, day 2, meal 2, let's do it. All right, first taste.
There are more synapses, nerve connections in your brain than there are stars in the galaxy. My God. You were once the youngest person in existence. On Saturn and Jupiter,
I can definitely taste the celery, but the almond butter overpowers it so much that it's really nice. Yesterday I didn't want to prep for dinner time, but today I feel like cooking something. So I'm gonna go to the shop, and with the magic of editing, the next shot you'll see is when I'm back. So see you then. And done. So Storm Ellen is calming down and the winds are much slower. And as you can see behind me, the sun is out. So it's a beautiful evening. Let's ride. Alright, it is time to go get some food, get some dinner made. And for dinner today, I'm making a cauliflower curry. All vegan, all vegetables, no meat whatsoever, so staying with the video idea, but taking something outside of the plan that I wrote for myself. And I don't know, I'm just in the mood for a curry, so why not make one? Riding flatland, I think for me, is the best way to gauge how this diet is affecting me and how I feel while riding, because flatland takes the most out of me and requires the most from me to do it. feel focused, I feel clear-minded. I don't know whether that's because I've been meditating really consistently, or is this diet having that effect on me as well. But I'm gonna say it is the diet, along with other things that I'm doing. Previously I have implemented vegetarian days into my weeks, but I've never went fully vegan, no animal products whatsoever. So it is becoming an interesting experience, and like I've already said a million times, I am enjoying all the new flavors, all the new combinations that I wouldn't have tried if I didn't film this video, or I wouldn't have tried for a while at least. So yeah, this is a good idea, and if anything that I made in this video looks good to you, then just let me know down in the comments if you want the recipe for it, or just message me on Instagram or Facebook and I'll happily send you the recipes, because if I'm enjoying these foods, so should you. And just like that, dinner is served. Well, I say just like that, but it is almost 10 o'clock. So I got back from my session a little late, and then just got to cooking, and time flies. So right now I'm gonna get this down. I also have a snack of a bunch of grapes and some almonds. All the macros for both meals are up on the screen, and I'm gonna get this down and stretch and go to sleep. So let's get it. And welcome to the menu of day 3. So for breakfast today, we're going super simple and super green. I enjoyed that kiwi and spinach smoothie so much that I'm going to make it again. And I'm going to take something from day 1 and go for classic avocado toast. Just because it's nice, it's fulfilling, full of healthy fats, and just really good for you and fills the belly well. So let's get to cooking. Here we go, breakfast is served. And it's looking very green, just how I want it. So, as always, cheers! Just as good as last time. So one thing that you might remember from the beginning of this video is that I wanted to see whether this style of diet is sustainable and something that I would be able to stick with. And I think not only it being super sustainable, it's also enjoyable. Like, I'm enjoying every single meal that I make, and usually I would meal prep a little bit more, so I wouldn't have to spend so much time with each meal prepping beforehand. So that would be something to consider if I was doing this full-time, like full-time vegan. You're spending like 2 to 10 minutes max on each meal. So there's really no excuse as to like, I don't have time to eat well, or I don't have time to keep this style of diet. You can. I've been putting off making this video for weeks now, but now that I'm doing it, I'm on day 3. It's like, you know, this is so easy, something that I could do every day. And so if your excuse is that you don't have time, just do it. Stop complaining and just do it. And for now, let's enjoy this. Done.
I could show you how. I could show you how to fight them. I could show you how to defeat
Another workout done and in the bag. Today was abs day, and now it's lunchtime. It's like 5 to 2, so it's almost lunchtime. So today I'm going to have a salad and a mango protein smoothie. All right, here we go. Lunch is served. And just like that, it is done. So in the salad I had spinach and a bunch of leafy greens. Spinach, if you didn't know, is full of vitamin K, which is a fat soluble vitamin, so it's something that you don't need to eat every day as you store it in your fat reserves. And mangoes are full of vitamin C. In fact, it's like 60 to 70% of your daily requirement, so it's something really good to include in your daily diet. And I could really taste the difference with this one. With the full mango in there, you could really taste it. So now I'll probably get to editing this video, the one that you're watching right now, because I want to release it either tomorrow or Monday at the latest. So yeah, I'm gonna get it done. It's raining outside anyways, so I can't ride, so I might as well get this done. So I'll catch you guys again at dinner time. So for the last dinner in this video, I'm going to go for something simple but something nice. I still have the curry left over from yesterday, and today we're going for a lentil soup pasta with some sweet potato, some green beans, some olive oil, some salt, pepper, just some nice seasoning. And this meal in total will come out to 1069 calories. And one thing I have noticed during this diet is vegan meals are very carb heavy. So if you are looking for something that's fat heavy or protein heavy, then you can still program your meals in such a way that you get those macros, but just the diet style that I've written is very carb heavy. So that's something to consider if you're thinking about going vegan. As one factor that I noticed people consider when thinking about going vegan is whether they'll be getting enough protein in their diet, but you can get just as much protein from a vegan diet as you can from a carnivore diet. And here's the final result for day 3, dinner and snack. So these are the final meals for today, and can't wait to dig into this one, honestly. The lentil soup sauce smells amazing and it just all looks amazing, so yeah. And the final meals are done, so I'll catch back up with you guys upstairs. Okay, so for some final thoughts on living a vegan lifestyle for 3 days. I would lie if I say I didn't enjoy it and if this wasn't one of my favorite videos to film, purely for the fact that I got to experience so many new flavors and so many new combinations of foods that I wouldn't have tried otherwise without, changing my diet plan. But you get that good feeling within because you're not contributing to the things going on in arbitrars and meat plants. I've worked in a meat factory myself in the past, so I know what goes on behind the scenes, and it's not pretty. I think I'll definitely be doing something like this every week where I take a few days and just mix up my usual diet style and try some new recipes, because why not? Why should you stick to one diet plan? I think diet shouldn't be something that's permanent. I think it should be something that you're always adjusting, especially with nutritional science being literally one of the most complex subjects on the planet, and the bioavailability of foods and your genetics play such a huge role in how foods will affect you. I think that a vegan diet didn't have a negative effect on me. If anything, it had a positive effect. I felt like I had really good energy throughout the 3 days that I've been doing this, and I've been super focused and I was able to get stuff done. I wasn't like, cloudy in my mind, or I didn't have any digestion issues. That's one thing that I was wondering about. So for me personally, this lifestyle suits me. I don't see a reason to limit my normal diet, so I will eat meat and dairy again. However, I don't see a reason to not kind of wean myself into a vegan lifestyle, because it is something that I've been thinking about, and I have a lot of vegan friends who are athletes, so I know that it's something that an athlete can do and still be at the top of their performance. So it's something that I will definitely consider more. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you can get something out of this video, whether that's inspiration to try some new recipes, or even to get into a healthier lifestyle and start eating better. Inspiration works in funny ways, so I don't know what you got out of this video, but I hope you could at least learn something from one of my fun facts. And yeah, let me know what diet style I should try next down below. As always, I'd greatly appreciate it if you press that like button down below, smash that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications if you haven't already. And that is it for today's video. Again, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Peace.